Hello, everybody. My name is Suede, and we are so fucking back. After months and months, at least 5 months, of the newest patch for Windows 11 not running Alpha Centauri, that is now fixed. We can now play Alpha Centauri if you have the Thinker mod installed. Absolutely essential either way, but definitely recommended to just make the game playable. Yeah, we're completely able to do that now. So let's celebrate by getting some footage of Alpha Centauri. All of the Alpha Centauri footage I've been using, it's from my old computer, so the quality is not great. So I'm excited to play the game again to get some good footage, because I talk about this game a lot in video essays and stuff. There's a lot to talk about. Okay, yeah, so because I've actually never played the Pirate faction before, I wanted to try the Pirate faction. We're going to do a standard map. So just a random map. Is that a new option? Standard planet. Transcend difficulty. We're doing the highest difficulty. Sorry, I should put that in the description of the video, maybe? Just in case people come and ask what the difficulty is. Oh, I already did. I'm such a wise man. Good. Okay. And this stream's kind of short notice, so I'm going to send out some pings. Okay, let's go. Hey, Bailey. So let's do standard rules. Like I said, I know some people like to play with picking their tech on, but I like to live dangerously. And that there's so much OP shit in this game that it sucks the balance out completely if you do that. Or at least it's already imbalanced, but it sucks out the replay value if you know what you're going to get, and you can just choose the best thing. So let's do the Pirates. Yeah, we're going to be playing with the Pirates. I'm actually not super familiar with them. So let's see what their deal is. So they're less efficient. That could affect... Is that what affects their chance to have We Love the King Day, basically? There's some interaction there with pop booming, I think. We'll pay attention to that. -1 growth. That is okay. We can work with that. So we get all of our naval combat units get marine detachment. That's the ability to take cities, if I'm not mistaken. This is naval combat units, so these are boats, like cruisers and stuff like that. Cool. Bonus mineral from ocean shelf squares. Good, we're going to need that. Colony pods and C-Forma prototypes for free. We already have access to these units. That's good. They are pretty expensive, so it's a bit slow to get snowballing, but nobody can mess with us, which is going to be a bit relaxing. And we will have advanced... What does this mean? Is that a tech... Oh, sorry, that is a technology. Free naval yard. So that's like veteran ships. Not super important, but... we're probably going to have a smaller military, so having good units is important, actually. And enhancements may be built... Huh. Ocean Trench, yeah. So those are coastal tiles that typically would not get yields, but have yields for us. Okay. Yes, Beanlord. As you can see on screen right now, we're playing with Alien Crossfire. With the Windows 11 thing, you couldn't run Alien Crossfire, but you could run just the base game. But I prefer Alien Crossfire from what I've seen. I like the factions better in the original, but there's some good additions in the expansion.
Vast, mysterious, and full of wealth. And the nations of planets.
Okay, so this is an interesting start. What on earth? Did it bug again? Oh no. Okay, what else do we have? So run as administrator. And we should be able to do this. Okay, yeah, Thinker mod develop build. Yeah, this was working before. Oh, yeah, okay, this looks fine. What on earth? Oh, those animations are so smooth. Okay, yeah, looks like it's working. That's a bit sus. Let's see if that happens again. I don't know what the cause was for the first crash. Oh yeah, also the pirates are a crossfire, like an alien crossfire faction. Okay, so make random map, transcend difficulty, standard rules. We're the pirates. Oh, let's not play against all of the worst factions imaginable. Let's play against the classics. Um, free drones are okay. Uh, cybernetic consciousness is okay, but we'll do the Morganites because they're fun. Okay, good. No, but we are playing as the pirates.
Vast. Vast.
Okay, it's giving me the tutorial mode. We're gonna turn that off. I believe this is maybe a fresh install. Yeah, because I installed the game on this computer and then I couldn't get it to run. So this is technically a fresh install. So, oh god, need my own video, but what the settings are. We'll do fast battles. Confirm all. Oh yeah, it's an important one. Don't move all units quickly. Do move all units quickly. And are those off? I want those on. Some people like the grid. I don't like the grid. We could do base names. Flattened terrain. Yeah, I mean, we're at sea. It doesn't matter too much. Okay, we're good. Yes. BTW 6301. Alpha Centauri is back. I did a few videos on Alpha Centauri, but couldn't get it to run on this computer. Now it runs on this computer. It seems. We'll see. Watching with great interest to see if that's the case. Yeah, Xcodes. I don't like the. I've never played with the aliens, but I don't like the idea of them at all. I don't think it fits like thematically with what they were trying to do. So we do start with a colony pod. We have some energy, and then one onshore like this, and then one here. Oh, are we at the top of the map? Let's move towards the center. And oh, that's very good. That's a good start. Okay. So we have a bit towards scout patrol. We don't want a scout patrol because it's not a boat. We can't use the boat. We can do transport foil. No, I don't want that. We really want the formers, like the sea formers. I guess we don't get access to that. We could just go straight for a colony pod. That'd be okay. I think we should want some scouting first, though. I don't actually know the build order for this faction, so I'm gonna have to improvise a bit. Well, that certainly helps. Okay, let's fucking go. Is there anything worth buying? We can't even buy. We actually start with like the tanks, because it's a sea colony. All sea colonies start with pressure domes, or at least they can build pressure domes. Oh yeah, no, sorry, they start with them. Yeah, it's just you can build them on shore if you are scared about getting flooded. So hey Max, hey Treacherate. There's no obligation to use Windows. The obligation is I'm really dumb and don't like change. That's why I'm making videos about super old games. Is this with all the Crossfire factions? I believe I chose. So we're playing with I'm playing as the pirates, and we're playing against the free drones. All of the other factions are the standard factions, though. Okay. Oh, sorry. I probably should not be popping huts with this thing because it is a sea colony. Oh, we got uranium flats here. Hmm. I shouldn't be dicking around too much with this. Like, typically it's bad form, like with a starting settler, to walk around and scouting with it. You just want to find somewhere good and plant. But we have a few moves on this thing, right? Because it's a boat. Huh, we're kind of in this narrow causeway. I kind of like this. This is pretty far, but I do like it as a second city. Ooh, we could do this, and then we can get some of the uranium flats. We'll do this, actually. This is actually not... Yeah, let's just plant this, actually. This is not bad with the uranium flats over here. We might need to get some landformers out. Keep in mind, we do the chunkier land. That's sea fungus. In case you're wondering. So yeah, we're just gonna make the partial payment here. Get all of our scouts out. Nice. I don't think I can plant this on fungus. So it's just gonna go here. Ocean's Roost. Okay, like you're seeing, it's much better because I have access to these coastal tiles here. This would be pretty bad if I didn't. Okay, so to do some land scouting, we could go for a regular transport file. We have this extra gold. Let's do that. Like, let's not fall behind on land scouting. Okay, well, I guess we just have that completed. That's like a pretty good thing to have completed. It's an expensive, one of the more expensive ships, aside from Colony Pod, which I think we want to switch to here, actually. Let's spam some cities. Yeah, so if you guys haven't played this game before, it is similar to Civilization 2. Obviously, we have like naval cities, so it's kind of getting a bit odd. But yeah, it's like having 3 food, 1 shield. Oh, we are just about to disorder. Okay, I forgot that we need military police because this is basically Civ 2. Lots of good stuff to the north. I hope this like extends into a bigger sea. We can kind of get through here though. Not kind of, we just can't get through here. So let's grab a scout rover. Interesting how we start with that tech. I'm not going to complain. Yeah, check that out. Oof. Okay, I guess we just get the scout rover now. Oh, we get the scout rover here. I guess that's where we want it. But let's... If we can buy this, let's do that. Okay, I kind of like... Oh, no, I'm dumb. Okay, that was not a sea colony. Well, I guess we could plant... We got the transport foil, right? Let's, Oh, we can immediately move again. It's not sling shared in most other Civ games. Usually disembarking costs you. Interesting, MK. That's a hilarious reason not to have gold. Yeah, it's energy is gold. But these things are energy. It functionally works the same. It's just a flavorful rename. But a lot of other things are just completely different. So you'll see as it goes along. Go to get the jungle. Yeah, we could just place a city in the jungle on the land, but the fungus is kind of blocking us here. Could just place it like here. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, we can terraform. Scouting with boats is so lucrative. We go so fast, too. Oh, damn, we zoomed in. Kind of like this. Kind of concerned that I don't know how to undo it, but we'll work with it. Okay, so colony pod's coming up with us here. And then I guess this is pretty far, but we could settle here. And then do something like that later on, yeah. So settling, if you plant on bonus food in Alpha Centauri or in Civ 2, you do get the bonus food. So just planting on bonus food, basically, the monsoon jungle, is a great way. Even like clustering cities on top of it can really help set you off and get you going. So let's get like a scout patrol just so we have a guard here, because otherwise they get a little salty about that. I pressed L. What did that do? Ew. What is this? Very rocky. Ooh. Okay, we'll see if we win this combat. Interesting, yeah, the shields I think went back to this city here. Huh. Okay, I guess we have another scout rover to scout all this stuff. Looks like there's no factions near us, which is probably maybe okay. We'll see. Were those good start locations drowned? Oof. Let's see if we can get some vengeance. Just a car in the middle of the ocean. Okay, sorry, this was supposed to do this. And then you can... Oh my god. The jankiest go-to movement, but it works. Another scout rover. Okay, I guess we got 2 more scout rovers. With this setup, we could just conquer someone by land. There's nothing else for us to build aside from military units, so... Like, we can't even build formers. Like, that would be what I would be That would be what I would be doing, I guess. What this... Is this a good wonder for us? Removing fungus is a lot of what we're going to be doing. Yeah, it's okay, I guess, but probably we would want... Can we not do sea formers? I guess we have to wait for the tech for sea formers. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it does slow us down a bit. Okay, another colony pod it is, or we could do a foil colony pod. Let's fucking go. Okay, it doesn't like make a big deal about it. There's like maybe a little bit message down here, but you do get money when you kill barbarians, so always a good thing to do. Let's do sea colony. They start with the tanks, so they're better than they look. The sea colonies. They're also a good way to spend money. Yeah, we destroyed 3 units. I guess there was 3 units in that. Like it's a bit of a transport ship. The that thing. Dead Man's Tavern. Okay. Yeah, you see we get the 3 food in the city center. That's phenomenal. We're just going to go for Scout Patrol here. We get some shields when we plant the city, so that's good. Yeah, we should have one defensive unit in each of these. Not sure how many we hold here, but it has to be at least 3. So it has to be at least 2. Maybe 3. Okay, we do have a lot of money. Let's spend the money. Oh, no, yeah, sorry, because there's like scaling costs associated with buying things, so I think in this case we want more shields in the bank. I can't remember all the exact rules, but I believe with units you pay based on a higher ratio if there's more shields left to complete it. Okay, so let's do some regular formers here. What does the L button even do, man? uh, I think it unloads. In Civ 2 it unloads. That's what I was trying to go for, but not quite working. Okay, we got this little bay mapped out. Has some cool stuff. Looks like this island is all ours. So this will just be our... Oh! It's not technically an island, but we can sail through here. There's like automatic canals in Alpha Centauri, so we can treat it like an island. Maybe fortify this.
Scientific theories are judged by the coherence they lend to our natural experience and the simplicity with which they do so. The grand principle of the heavens balances on the razor's edge of truth. Commissioner Pravin Lal, A History of Science.
Good quote. Okay. Interesting X codes. Yeah. Thank you, Fantasist. The narrative. What is the narrative we're working with here? What do you guys think? Let's make a story for ourselves here, because I think this will be our sacred island. Maybe. What's special about this island? Tell me. Oof. The base facilities. Yeah. Um, can you install the Thinker mod in a Steam version of the game? Maybe someone who's more familiar with the mod can tell me. This is one-on-one. I don't like that. Let's heal up. Let's not make any mistakes. Okay, so let's do some colony pods. It is a lot of expansion in Alpha Centauri. If you like building tall, that's a good boost there. If you like building tall, yeah, it might not be the game for you. But if you like having a big stretching empire and expanding, it can be fun. Okay, so we do a mine here. We're getting a lot of maps now. Wonder what the deal with that is. Australia? This is Australia here? Okay, we're Australian pirates. Oh! We just get a transport foil. Wow, okay. Pretty great. Hey, oh, we can actually talk. Good. Yes. Would I do that? Let's do it. Yeah, that seems important. So they can't touch us at the start of the game, remember? So they, wow, she grew big pretty fast. But we're not too far behind. Can we just, like, run away, or is he going to attack us anyway? Maybe it would have been a better idea to fight. We're kind of damaged. I think it's 50-50 if you're not damaged. So this is all she's discovered. So she's at the top of the map. Maybe she'll be a good target for us. Especially if she plants the east coast here. Yeah, there's not really another coast, like, unless there's somebody down here. Which we'll see, but not quite sure just yet. Okay, I think at this point it's good to do the partial payment, yeah. Here we're doing colony pod. Okay, where does the city actually go? I like the idea of having like a good coastal city here. Ooh, but like a good uranium flat city is just too good to give up. Yeah, we'll place it like right here. Yeah, we'll do here and then here. That's good. I like that. Oh no, we want the food. We want the food. We're gonna have a lot of food here anyway because this is like all like for like you see the little green speckles. That means it's richer in food. These are good tiles. But having the extra food here to boost us would be great. Oh, I just gave her boats? Oh, crap. Well, we'll see. I got helicopters. What's she gonna do about that? Actually, a snake. A water snake. Okay, we have another water colony. This can go just anywhere. Don't know if we should wave it in the face of this frickin' snake, so maybe, let's put it to the south. This is not going to be a great city, but, still worth building, definitely. Let's coin flip this. Fuck it, yeah. Oh, the last one didn't attack us because we walked away. I think we're fine as long. Yeah, and maybe she'll go attack Miriam if we're lucky. Interesting choice of pronouns there for the Isle of the Deep there, Swade, but, yeah, okay. We get this 75 energy credits. That's good. And now we can still kill that thing if we want to kill that thing. Okay, so we planted this. Yeah, good yields in the city center, good yields here. We don't have the recycling tanks. We would need to build the recycling tanks. Or the pressure domes. I guess we probably want to flood the world, right? So maybe we actually do want the pressure domes in our coastal cities. Okay, let's do a reformer. We have the scout patrol. Is this thing not... Do they just not heal up to 100% outside of cities or something? And now we have a second former. It's not too bad. Let's do a regular colony. And let's just drop this one in the middle of the channel. A mining laser. Okay, cool. And the money. Huh. That's cool. That's extremely useful. Let's say hi to Yang. Okay, he trades a tech. Good. The guy, the voice actor for Morgan is phenomenal. If we could trade texts again. Sure. I didn't think he'd actually have it, but I guess he does. Good. Let's talk to them. Map of Hive territory. Applied physics. Sure. Go fight each other to the death. Sure. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay, we got one more comm. Everything's coming together. Hey, here's Morgan. Sure. Wants to be friends. I like being friends with him. And good. Okay, so I think our medium-term goal is to work towards an invasion of the believers here. Either directly or with probes, but probably directly. So let's take a look at our the magic of social engineering. I forget how to get to social engineering. There's a hotkey for that shit. Um, oh crap. Fuck. I meant to say no to that. I guess she gets a military tech off of me. That's not fun. Yeah, Morgan's very fun for role playing and very fun. His bonuses are fun to play. They can be a bit tricky in some situations, but certainly is a favorite of mine too. What are we doing? Oh, I was trying to remember the hotkey for social engineering. Damn me. I'm guessing as pirates, police state could actually be pretty decent. Sure, I keep on accidentally contacting people. What is the key? Hockey is E. Okay, yeah, that'll do it. Okay, good. Okay, police state. We could do police state. This would make us much less efficient. That could be brutal, but it would give us more support and more police. I guess if we were growing tall, that'd be helpful. No, I don't really want that. Minus efficiency could be absolutely brutal. Yeah, Luke. His AI is programmed much more ruthlessly in Thinker. Much more competently too. Kind of frustrating how they like get screw like they just lose health at the end of turn. The choppers. It makes sense for game balance, but until you know what's going on, it's pretty frustrating. Okay, we got another rover. We don't really need another rover anymore, but sure. And, okay, I guess we need to go down here. This has been, oh, we could explore here. Oops. Did that just insta-kill our unit? No, I have no clue what happened. Cool. Yeah, fuck yeah, we killed that thing. Okay, good, and at least we can heal in the city with the chopper. The chopper could be really effective for scouting, which you need to get it back to good health. Democracy and planned. So I don't think we, because of our reduced efficiency, I think we can't pop boom as this faction. At least not without like a golden age. Let's not do this. So we could... We don't really have a ton of production. Like, we have gold from the exploration, but not a ton of production. So I think we want to just spam colony pods. We're safe. Like, we don't need to worry about being invaded. But typically, you're pretty safe in the early game in Alpha Centauri. I think it's in the mid game where that's going to start to become a real boon to us. Can we get rid of the rocks? I forget some of the terraforming rules here. Oh no, a drone revolt. Okay, oh, we're about to be fine though. Okay, this city's growing. I'm not sure we want it to grow. Yeah, let's spend our money. Yeah, fuck. Okay. Guess we had that coming. I don't know what the L button does. It's not unload, though. Okay, we got this foil colony pod. This area looks more safe. I didn't really do anything to make it safer, but let's just buy a gun skirm ship, I guess. And we'll get this nice city. Ooh, we can get the double energy, double food. Not going to be great just yet, but eventually it'll be fantastic. Oh no, helping out the Morganites. I guess I'm just a good friend. What can you say? Okay, and almost full health on this thing. What faction has this color? The kind of blue, the pastel blue kind of. I am the pirates, the Nautilus pirates. Or is there another faction that you're talking about? Terrain management. Yeah, terrain management here is really complex. They made fours just a bit too good, so it's like, but I kind of liked how there's like an easy way to do it if you want to, or you can. Hello. Get fucked, dude. Okay, So 100% we have this blocked off. We just need to hold the line here, and nobody can get to our mythical pirate Unity Island. So what we're going to roleplay is that because we are the discoverers of the Unity wreckage, by the right of maritime salvage, we are actually the heirs to the entirety of Alpha Centauri. We are the rightful inhabitants and the rightful rulers, so we should make game actions that reflect that entitlement. What do you guys think? What would the pirates who have believed that they are mythically destined to control the planet, what would they do? Would they do some piracy, maybe? I don't know, a bit of a reach, but we'll see. Ooh, maybe they would flood the earth because that's what their god-given right is. Okay, I love it. Okay, so how do we gain a lot of influence at the elections? I want to do a global warming. Yes, Thinker mod, Maddie. The newest dev build of the Thinker mod fixes it. Just straight up on Windows 11, that's why it's not working. It used to work fine on Windows 10 for me. But installing the Thinker mod, the current patch of the Thinker mod is what I did today, and that's why it's working. So great question. They'd shoot Miriam? I mean, that's certainly going to be part of it, yeah. She certainly has some religious beliefs that really run contrary to ours. We'll see about the university, too. They might be an issue. It's got a pressure dome here. It seems like low-lying land, so not really safe. Our copter can't even beat a frickin' colony pod. Okay, that's sad. Okay, yeah. So we're having efficiency issues, so this means like the first guy's going to be unhappy. But that is actually fine for us because all of our naval colonies start with these tanks, the pressure tanks, which give us +1 yields in each of the city centers. So it's like still a decent city. So I would love to get reduced efficiency, but it's not strictly necessary. Okay, let's get recreation commons. We're going to need these here. It's going to be our super big, great city. Can I just... Was I just able to take that city off of Yang? It was just empty for a second there. Could I have done a pirate? No, something to consider. Yes. Sure, I guess, yeah. If he wants to fight, we'll fight. If he doesn't want to fight, we're not going to fight. Let's investigate the monolith. Ooh, we leveled up. That's good. Okay, looks like this little peninsula, if we push for it now, it should be pretty easy to secure. Let's wait to turn in and attack with them both. Do not all sea colonies start with them? All of the sea colonies start with pressure domes. That's why they're so expensive. But this one is not a sea colony. This is a land colony. Okay, I believe with buildings you just pay the cost. So we're just going to grab this here. It's a bit pricey, but we're getting a good rate on it. Could also, we could buy this, actually. That's fine. Yeah, 60 credits, that's nothing. Okay, we're gonna attack with the veteran one first. Yeah, it's concerning. Here we go. Oh, come on. Oh my god. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. Yikes. Okay. That was expensive. Could we just the copter? Oh, we could do the copter. It's full. Is the copter full health? Let's fucking go. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Oof. That's what it's there for. 30 credits. Oh, that totally makes it worth it, right? Yeah, and at least they're not going to spawn assholes up our at our crucial choke point, right? Sure, for 20 credits I'll do that. I see, oh, never, like, oh, no, never, I would never do that, but that's not what that's saying. Yeah, like, that's right, that's the thing, if you're saying yes, or, in my mind, that's right means I'm giving you the thing, and oh, never mind means I'm not giving you the thing. Anyway. Not the worst to give them extra techs, but it would be nice. Let's talk to the believers. How are they doing in tech? Someone not gonna call me arrogant and actually trade me a tech? Sure. Yeah, this is a good tech. This is an incredible tech to have, actually. I'll trade as much as she wants to trade, but that one in particular is useful. Okay, she seems to like me. You only went diagonally with arrow. You could use, I'm not sure if there's a new feature, but like you can like drag click around. Maybe that was introduced recently. Anyway, this is almost done. Let's buy this. We could get some like land colonies. Yeah, okay, we got another colony pod coming out here. I think that one will go something like this. This would be a great spot. I'm doing some pretty loose planting because we got a lot of land to cover and not a lot of efficiency. Okay, well, where do we actually need a sea colony? Could we just like put one up there in their face, like right in their face, like the way that the AI does to us in other 4X games? Although interestingly, they don't plant aggressively in your face in this game. That's very kind of them. So we could do something like this. That's on kelp. This is actually another good city. That's a banger. Let's get this one. Okay, so this is the entire map, the naval area that we control. So I think like getting kind of if we could canal through this would be perfect. And in fact, if we raise the water level, that might still be a possibility. But yeah, let's try to get some cities around here. Claim this area for ourselves. Because I think it's going to be a crucial base of operations for attacking any of these 4 factions. Okay. Yeah, my first time playing Alpha Centauri was not great either. I was very thankful that some people were willing to be patient and show me how the game works. Just a city right here would be good. Let's, we're gonna buy this. But then afterwards, let's just switch to doing regular colony pods. And please don't disorder. We don't technically have any penalties to science. We should keep that in mind. Is this empty? Oh. Good quote. Good quote, Miriam. True, Ari. I think we do get that soon. Like, there's um a special ability that we get pretty soon that gives us access to naval attacks with sea units. It might just be naval bases, actually, but there's something there. Okay, so we got another boat going here. I guess we wanted to project power in this direction. So let's just get this up and running. That should be kosher. And I think, is there one more comm? I think that's all the comms. Um, yeah, I honestly I haven't played enough Beyond Earth to like do a full um critique of it. I know there are some specific things within Alpha Centauri that Beyond Earth doesn't have. It seems like a completely competent game. It does make an easy butt of the joke, so like I've snuck jokes about it into different videos, but don't have any super in-depth opinions of it yet. I'll say the exploration is good in Beyond Earth, probably better than most of the, perhaps even all of the mainline Civ games. I like the artifacts that you can discover, a lot of useful stuff. Wait, what are you doing? You can just grow. Just stop doing nothing. Start doing something. Okay, let's send these guys out here. Farming credits. That's always neat. Okay, and let's grab a former here. The tech tree, I found it very confusing. I believe if you told me there was some good stuff in it. I just like couldn't find anything I want. Like if you're looking for one specific thing, it's a nightmare. Even something that should be pretty easy to find. Okay, I don't think we need another former. We could just do a colony pod. Yeah, let's just do a colony pod. Can buy the thing. Where would this go? We could put it here. Oh no, this colony pod's gonna claim this little stretch of sea. We could do something like this. Yeah, that seems sensible to me. Okay, we do trans infantry now. We get that little upgrade. That's nice. We're going to be doing, we could do rec commons into children's creche in these coastal cities. These are going to like blow up in population once we finally get C-formers online, but we do not have C-formers at the moment. Stop stockpile. Okay, we need to... I remember this being a big issue for me when I first installed the game, that it would constantly switch to like effectively wealth, something not very useful at all. So is there a way to... Oh, sorry, we just need a pop-up. We need a pop-up when construction completes on something. So... Warning, yeah. Stop when new facilities... Oh, there it is, yeah. All of these. Ah, turning off stop for drone riots. Like, there's a big... Yeah, there's like a big drone over the city when there is a drone riot. So I think this is okay. This is completely usable. So I'm glad that we can do that. Okay, I think this one has to be a foil colony pod. How much do we waste? 3 minerals? Yeah, let's do that. So, I just want to... If we put a city down here, it should, like, claim the area here, so we could actually plant a city on the land. We could just, like, ignore the peninsula itself and just plant coastal cities or sea cities. We'll see. Can't we get beyond... Do you guys want to see me play Beyond Earth? I mean, I never played Alpha Centauri growing up. I did play Beyond Earth on release, and I did find it, like, a little meh. I think if you wanted, like, a Civ 5 spiritual successor, then Beyond Earth would be a great one for you. Yeah, I think it just needs to be seen through a particular lens that fans were not seeing it through. Some weird stuff just happened to the terrain, but okay. So we could just put the city right here. Yeah, let's do that. Grass home. Get some trance infantry guarding us up in there. And no, pressure dome. They'll take forever, but do it. And how much money do we have? Stockpiling energy. Okay, yeah, that's not going to happen again, but we need to be on guard for that. I guess at this point we should be doing colony pod. We can't do... Unless we can, like, reverse engineer a foil... Can we do this? Sorry. Equipment. Oh, we just can. That's that's annoying. I guess this was always an option to just reverse engineer the foil formers into existence. Yeah, by, like, messing with the unit customizer, you can build units that you shouldn't otherwise be able to build. What? Is she just threatening me? Like, is that just a threat? If she wants to threaten me, she can threaten me. Okay, so she vendetted me. Did she just give me a taste of vendetta, or gave me a taste of Valhalla? Anyway, that's fine. She's pretty far away from me, and most of my stuff is coastal. I could use my boats to go mess with her, maybe. That was a very fast animation. I think I'm just doing damage. I'm not killing anything, but screw her, so... Heck yeah. Okay, let's get... we have defenders here already? Yeah, we have 2 defenders, so let's be doing rec commons. Ha! Get wrecked, formers. They don't guard themselves very well here. at the start of the game. So there is a chance we could just take her out. If we got our shit together. So we have a laser guy. We have 2 boats. Yeah, we don't have too much. I don't know what we do. We don't really have the tech yet to go mess with her. Lal is, yeah, Lal is Gandhi. Like he can be chill. He has the deep within him the ability to not be chill. But he can be friendly sometimes. Kind of reminds me of Civ 3 AI, honestly. Yeah, Cutthroat Cove. Oh, what a banger name for a city. Oh, that's concerning. 30 energy credits, sure, with great pleasure. Yeah, I'm being attacked right now. So I have a gun skirmship. What is this thing? 221. Oh god. How do I kill this? That's a huge waste. God. Okay. I think I turned off auto make new unit designs because a lot of stuff's just not popping up. Let's remove this ability. No, it costs the same amount. Okay, I guess I need the trans infantry. I guess I might as well get the rover then. Yeah, then I'm wasting a little less. And I think I can bombard this thing. What's the bombardment? F for fire? Yeah, oh fuck. Well, that worked, but it just engaged combat, I guess. Okay, happiness is a huge issue here. Huh, Daedra is freaking huge. It's actually not showing me city names. Let's turn that on. Oof. Where are we? I just lost the ability to play the game. Sorry. I'm trying to get to the screen where I can set the preferences, but is it game? Game preferences. Yeah. Okay. Um, Stop for drone riots. Map preferences. Yeah. Sorry. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, we just lost a base. Okay, I think we fucked this one up. Let's play as a different faction. I clearly have no clue to play the pirates. I think the issue was the engineering. Like, it wasn't giving us new stuff when we were unlocking it. So, like, I couldn't build C former. Like, that was the big thing. Like, I think I unlocked the tech for formers, and it would not allow me to build C formers because I didn't have the auto make new designs turned on. So let's find where that is. So stop for nutrient low. Design units automatically. Yeah, that's an important one. I should have put that in my video, I guess. Auto prune obsolete units. Yeah, I think we can manually put them back in if we need to build something obsolete. Cool, okay. So let's go a new game and not play as this faction. As cool as they're a lot of, they're fidgety when it comes to micromanagement too. Kind of had a lot of space to ourselves. Yeah, you see we're pretty small towards the end. University's big, Gaians are big, and yeah, mostly just those two would be quite scary. Okay, let's play someone else, and we're going to be playing a smaller map, just so we can get to the fun parts before too long. Yeah, Luke, an extreme mistake, but I just straight up, it wouldn't give me the option to build them, and I didn't realize I could had any choice. I thought I had to get like a specific tech to allow for C-formers, aside from the former tech. Okay, so we will do customize, make a random map. We're going to do a small planet, transcend. And let's not play as these guys. Let's play as the Cult of the Planet. Ooh. At some point I want to do a full fungus maxing green pilled build, but today is too much pressure. Let's play someone... I don't think I've ever given a serious shot to the Data Angels. They don't seem that good, but you could maybe just play them in a more standard way. So let's see how they work. +2 probe. It's not that important. -1 police can be tricky. Okay, we have to infiltrate 3 factions. We are cheap if we want to do probe team actions, and then we get all of it's very... Actually, every bonus they have, like I guess the tech bonus is arguably more general. Every bonus they have relates to probes in some way. And they've got a bit of a doozy of a downside. Yeah, Cult by far is the weakest faction. Like here, +2 planet, whatever. -1 industry, awful. -1 econ, very awful. Free brood pit, who gives a shit. And then double police studio, we get 1 happy face if we build this one specific unit. And then can't do wealth. That's a good option to have. So yeah, they're definitely the weakest. But I know it'd be fun to see what they could do. Let's play the Gaians. So do some scouting. +2 efficiency. -1 morale. But morale doesn't really... I think morale is actually all that matters if you're fighting with mindworms. And then -1 police. Yeah, we might have happiness issues, but we'll see. Okay, this is a bad start. Full stop. A little less bad. There's a point where you're just like, okay, I'm going for Monsoon Forest, and that's how it's going to be. This is... Is that Monsoon Forest? I think this is rolling, like a half rocky land. Rolling. Yeah, I think that is Monsoon Forest. We'll see. Okay, we could go formers for formers immediately. Let's grab a scout patrol, I think. Can we just buy the former? We have to wait one turn, but I think that's the way to go. It like delays scouting a bit, but we'll catch up on scouting with our planet ability. Yeah, sweet. We did get a spore launcher. We just get some mine worms. Great. And they move pretty fast too. And did we get some credits? We did get some credits. Let's just grab formers. Great. This accelerates us so much. Gaians are fucking cracked. I didn't realize this. Man. Haven't played them recently. Sure. Yeah. Planet's not going to be happy about that, but whatever. Okay. We got quick tech, and that's exactly the kind of tech we want. You guys know I love recycling tanks. Why am I exploring with my former? Okay, well, I'll sort that out, guys. Don't worry. I'm not dumb. That's such good odds, too. Typically, you only get like 3 to 2 odds on an attack. Okay, so we have some Monsoon Forest down here. I thought this was Monsoon Forest. It was not, but whatever. Good enough. We actually go faster if we go through fungus, as these fungus people. Who would have guessed? Shocking there, I know. Let's get our defenders, so we're not... Thank you, Yang. Very ethical. Okay. Yeah, we have weaker morale, but we don't really need morale at the start of the game. Like, just don't fight anyone. Don't be dumb. +2 morale and starting with rovers. Is that Spartans? Yeah, they do seem undertuned, but like I think if you play them well, you can make up for that. Oh, we just got attacked by barbs. What happened? What on earth? Okay, here we go. At least we have a second. It's time. Let's spam colony pods. We evolved by winning combat, I think. Okay, I hate this fucking game. What? What on earth? Just guys coming out of nowhere when we're playing as the planet faction. Why are they so angry? Okay, we'll load like 3 back, and it's not the right one. 2118. So it'd be like 2115. Yeah, I just forgot about it. Was doing this, and I forgot about stockpiling energy when I did not want to stockpile energy. which I can't stand. You know, I could just do this. And now we have the scout patrol. Okay, cool. Sorry, the scout patrol's here. And this one's done next turn. Okay. Now we spam colony pod. Node. That's probably better than what we got last time, but can't remember exactly what it was. Could do a wonder. Could do the terraforming wonder. Maybe we want to be fungus pilled this game. Who knows? Hey, buddy. Okay, so this is the issue that you don't want to take early battles as the Gaians, but here we are. I didn't want to pay him 75 gold. That was absurd. We got a monolith here. We'll see if we can stick this one out. Yeah, okay. Maybe we can just kill the guy. We never know. The best faction. Is Morgan considered to be the best faction in the game? I made a video about a build I did with Morgan that I felt was quite strong. It needs a bit of setup, like it needs safe setup, but once you get off the ground, like you just can't lose. I think Domai might be the best one in my opinion. Okay, so we can get the scout patrol. Yeah, seems sensible. Ooh, or we could get the recycling tanks. Oh, you guys know I love recycling tanks. I will ruin my game just to get recycling tanks. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, now you can get the tanks. +1 commerce early on is kind of crazy powerful. Let's go patrol. Yeah. This city's kind of good. I like that. Yeah, looks like we have a little peninsula here. And then if we could secure something up there. Yeah, we should push west, I guess. Not... Oh, no. Oh, God. Yeah, we just lost our city then. Unless we get this 1 in 3 lucky chance. Nope, snap back. I think it has the choice of whatever city... Oh, can we... No, we're getting zoned out here. Huh, what did it do? It just... sorry, this just died, but this one didn't attack, so we're good. The game continues. I wanted to ruin my game. I really did, deep in my heart. Okay, here's the scout patrol. This fucker right here. Are they usually such an issue? University? I've never heard that before. And the happiness penalty is actually brutal. I did like Lal quite a bit. Yeah, I like Lal and like anything on the highest difficulty, anything that gives happiness. So Lal or Domai is incredible. Oh, what the fuck, man. And the rover didn't even what I don't I need to practice this playing this game alone, I think. Making a bunch of mistakes that I was not making 2 months ago. Does it finish? No, it doesn't finish. Oh my god. Here we go. Okay, good. Killed something. Thought I was supposed to capture these guys. No. Oh god, no. Okay. Yeah. Yikes. Just being swamped with these things now. Supposed to have like a snowbally opening, but it's not working. Oh, he's just here. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can make peace. No, okay, this one's scuffed. Let's see what the map looked like. Have some fun. So activate scenario editor. Edit map. Omniscient. Oh. What? Good. Okay. Okay. Huh. There were two Gaians in this game. Why were there two Gaians in this game? What on earth? Is that something you can do? I guess I said it so there's two Gaians. I actually had more space than anybody. Interesting how this is a small map. Feels bigger than some of the other maps I've played. Or sorry, feels smaller than some of the other small maps I've played. Yeah, like I felt like the medium map was like a bit too big, and this one is far too small. So maybe medium was the way to go. Leafs, yeah, well they won. They beat the Senators. People were really hyped for the idea of them getting reverse swept, but sadly it didn't work out that way. Free network nodes. I guess if you like rush straight for the virtual world, then having the free network wall nodes solves the happiness problem. But for me, like I don't play with choosing tax on, so it's just inconsistent whether I get access to specific wonders that I need. I guess you could, like, if you explore and you get some of these free guys, you can use them to get free techs and hopefully get yourself there faster. Maybe some trading too. Let's review the factions. Yeah, sorry. I need to practice playing the game again before I'm good enough to stream on the hardest difficulty, I think. Some of the artillery units sometimes confuse me a bit with how they work. Yeah, I set to 2 guys' stepdaughters. um, so Hive, I remember. Kind of run out of things to build with him because your economy is so much in the toilet that you just carpet the map with stuff. It's good. Gaians, lots of things going on. Morganites, yeah. Also, crucially, she starts with the ability to build formers. +1 economy is just so powerful. Having 100 credits at the start, don't sleep on that. It's like starting with an extra building, basically. This is annoying, but you probably want to keep your populations low anyway at the start of the game. It kind of like forces you to play well. And in some niche cases, it can be like for getting particular wonders for secret projects, it can slow you down a bit. But typically, it's not too bad. The -1 support is not great. +2 morale. Yeah, you can get that in other ways. +1 police. -1 industry. And you can prototype for free. Yeah, they just don't have enough going on, you know? You really just need to rush someone with rovers. That's just pretty much the only way to make them work. They don't offer enough in the long term. Believers are fun. They're good. I like them. No research points for the first 10 years is annoying. You kind of want to spawn near other people as the believers. +1 probe is whatever. +2 support is good. The research, you're going to be using probes, and then planet. Yeah, that can be tricky at times. But I think the bonus when attacking applies against mindworms too. No penalty. Interesting how that's notated here, but not for Yang. This is such a strong faction, man. I don't. This is so crap. Like, what's the downside here? +2 efficiency. Great. +2 research. Pretty solid. You could also use probes, but you just get techs when you take cities off someone. It's very easy to catch back up as long as you can find somebody weaker than yourself. Someone who's a bit of a pushover. Just steal random naval bases and stuff. Yeah, so I think for me the strongest would be her. Probably the Gaians. Probably the drones. -1 drone in every base is just on the highest difficulty level is just so essential. +2 industry, and then research, whatever, you just use probes. Like, if you fall behind in research, it slows you down a bit in the short term, and then in the long term, it shouldn't be that big of a problem as long as you have a strong productive base, which this guy gives you in spades. And this is not a factor. The revolting I've never seen that happen. So him, yeah, and then the Gaians. Anybody else? Yeah, not the Data Angels, not Planet Cult, not the Pirates. Peacekeepers, sorry, Peacekeepers. The reduced efficiency is not great, but you can make up for that in other ways. The big thing with reduced efficiency, because I don't think your minerals get subject to corruption in this. I might be mistaken, but definitely corruption is not as bad as in Civ 3. The big thing is the unhappiness from reduced efficiency. You have additional unhappy citizens once you have a certain number of bases. So that is made up for by the other ability that he has. And then Hab Complex can grow higher populations. You can just like kind of boom in the early game in a way that's really nice. You think so? Let's see the university. Sorry. Yeah, extra drone every 4 citizens. How early does that kick in? Does it kick in right at the start, or do you have to like reach 4 citizens for it to kick in? If you have to reach 4 citizens, that's extremely strong. That's not so much of a problem. If it kicks in at 2 or 3, that's quite bad. Free bonus tech is always good. Research. The probe is whatever. You should be doing like as you're playing this faction, you want to be just teching ahead of everybody, and keeping their probes at bay by just attacking any probes they send at you. Corruption is only energy here. Nice, yeah. So it's not minerals, yeah. So corruption isn't that bad. The big thing is the happiness penalty, which is made up for by the innate bonus to the peacekeepers. All right, I'm gonna call the stream a bit of an end here. I do want to record more footage.